Welcome back. I'm back again today. Do, 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 do. Maybe I want to try it with some different cards now. Maybe I do. And just see, different eventually. I'm starting off with the same ones as usual. The Rider-Waite deck. I would ask, how are y'all? But right now I'm talking to myself. I don't get the privileges of lives, apparently. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Good golly. Okay, the Tower. Two of Wands. Six of Cups. And the Lovers. Hmm. 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 Okay, so we got the Nine of Pentacles here. This is someone who is being all independent. They're good. They don't need anybody. They're happy. Their finances are secure. They're doing all right. Then we have the Queen of Cups next to it. I can't tell if this is the same person, but I kind of feel like the Queen of Cups is because she's looking at this card the way I have it laid down. And I kind of feel like she is contemplating, thinking about how she can get to that point. And with that little messenger bird there, she may be anticipating or looking forward to hearing some kind of message that might lead to that. We got the Two of Wands here, so it's like she's trying to figure out what action she needs to take. She could either stay like stuck in the past doing whatever it is that she is doing, or she could take control of a situation and try and I feel like get what she deserves, which is this Nine of Pentacles. But I'm gonna go ahead and clarify the Nine of Pentacles just to make sure that I'm not reading that incorrectly. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Oops. We clarified the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Empress. And then I have the Six of Cups also again in the reverse. And the Death card, which I feel like I need to read separately from these other four. So to clarify the Nine of Pentacles, it's talking about a situation in which I feel like the Nine of Pentacles had been removed or taken away from the Queen of Cups. I feel like that was something that was already there, and then there was the separation from it. And sometimes with the Rider-Waite deck, I see the Eight of Cups, like with the cups down there. I see it as like family. But in this deck, the cups and glasses are all broken and shattered. So I feel like maybe there was a broken family situation in which there was a separation from those people, and the Queen of Cups also had lost her Nine of Pentacles. Like, that was her opportunity. That was hers. It belonged to her, and I feel like it was taken from her. And also with that, like, a huge shadow was cast on the family, and she no longer has that family connection either. But I feel like the reason that even though she doesn't have it right now, it's still coming up upright instead of in the reverse, as if it's a loss, is because this Queen of Cups, I feel like, is aware of it, and she's seeking a window of opportunity, or trying to, find the pot at the end of the rainbow. Like, where she's sitting and where she stands now, she can see that this thing will be coming to her. Or she's looking for a way for it too. I feel like she's willing to take action if she has to take action. Because we have the Empress card here, which is also somebody who is standing in their power, who's strong, guided by their intuition, and I feel like has the divine, has God on their side. So I figure this person knows about, and I feel like it goes, I'm just going to say it, I feel like it is connected to the last reading. Maybe not, but for right now, I'm just going to say that it is. When it was talking about some family members had stole some inheritance from her. So with the Queen of Cups, I felt like she's aware that this happened. And she's looking, like, trying to go within herself to figure out what kind of action that she needs to take in order to rectify the situation within herself, for her to get what, belongs to her. Because it's like, enough is enough. I'm standing in my power now, and I'm going to get what is supposed to be and what was written. And when I say what is written, that makes me think that it was something that was in a will, what was written. And not only that, but it's something that is her destiny. It belonged to her. It belonged to her in spirit, and it belonged to her by law. And then we had, also to clarify, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Death card. So with the Six of Cups being in the reverse, I feel like it is, and I still feel like it's connected to family, because here you see the roots of the tree. So I feel like it's somebody that definitely is family, but that they're connected to from the past, who they no longer have a relationship with these people. So I do feel like it is family members who aren't talking, who keep each other at bay and leave it that way. But I feel like when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles, these people weren't giving and taking equally. And I feel like they just, like, overexerted their power over this one person. Because I keep saying they, I do feel like it was more than one person that caused this Queen of Cups to not receive her inheritance that she knows is hers. But I feel like with the Six of Cups in the reverse, with the Death card, I feel like these people knowingly were trying to cause death for her. I'm not saying like physical death, maybe, but we don't know that yet. But trying to cause some kind of ending for her and some kind of new beginning for them at the expense of their relationship. They're like, fuck it. We don't need it. We're about to live a new life. But we got this Tower here, which is something shocking, unexpected that is going to happen or occur all of a sudden. And with the Six of Cups here, with the Lover's card, which is also a 6, which is an energy of love and relationship, there might be some kind of reconciliation here. Or maybe something that belonged to your children is going to be given to them. Because you have angelic guidance that is what they see, everything that's happening. They see the snakes and the things that are out to get you. And they may be guiding the situation so that it is rectified. And they see that you have gone without and are returning what was supposed to be for you guys to you. I feel like you guys might have like an angel, like whoever this past loved one is, it might be them who is guiding the situation. They may have had a very strong connection with your children, or maybe you had a strong connection with them as a child. But it's like they see and are aware of what's going on, and they're about to cause some kind of tower moment for these people, because I feel like these people feel like they got away with it, but they're going to be shocked to find out that they didn't. Maybe I'm just popping off at the mouth. Let's pull some more cards. Let's clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower, please. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like there may, with these people involved, I feel like the Tower, there might be some kind of delegation, or there might be other people who are talking about the situation. Like maybe behind the scenes, these people who think they got away with something don't know that somebody has caught on to it, and there's people that are talking about it. And these people are wanting to put an end to the drama and conflict that you've been suffering. But at the same time as they do that and they try to rectify your situation and give back what belongs to you, it's going to be a Tower moment for these people who thought they got away with it the whole time. It's just going to like knock them right off of their throne. They were sitting there all high and mighty, enjoying what was yours, thinking that they was going to get to keep it. But little do they know that somebody has caught on to something. And they may be meeting with other people to resolve the situation, but I feel like it's unbeknownst to the people who stole the money or stole the inheritance. They don't know that there's people behind the scenes that have caught on to something fishy. We have the Seven of Cups, Temperance, and the Daughter of Swords. So I feel like over time, like it might not have been something that happened or will happen right away, but it's like these people have put up a front or some illusions. They tried to pull the wool over some people's eyes and trick them. And it's like, look at all these cups here. The six of the cups are upright, and one of them is reversed. It's upside down. And it's like, I feel like they're trying to fool these people and be like, oh, no, this one belongs with us too. Yeah, it totally belongs with us. But they can see that something is different. They can see that something is off. It has been illuminated to them that these people have been trying to keep something in the dark because something is just not adding up. That cup doesn't look like the other cups. So I feel like these people try to pull the wool. I think, oh, I mean, if it's illegal, if it was a like a will situation or anything having to do with paperwork, they may have forged it, or they may have just represented themselves as somebody they weren't, or they may have turned in, paperwork that somehow was not legit. But somebody is taking notice of this. It has become illuminated to them that what they tried to keep in the dark, something's not right. But it may not have been something that happened right away, but within divine timing, it is becoming apparent. And there's a fire here, and it looks like raindrops. Actually, to me, it looks like tears. But it looks like with the fire that there was somebody who tried to cause someone else some kind of destruction. And I feel like these people are thinking, whenever they see what has happened or what went on, that what these people tried to do, the illusion they tried to pull, they're thinking like how tragic and sad that these people would do that to this person. And I feel like their tears or their compassion or empathy and their desire, like they see something wrong and they're going to say something. They're going to do something to fix it or to rectify the situation. And I feel like the fact that they cared enough to do their jobs, to look further, to look deeper than maybe some people would in the situation. Like some people might have just glossed over the illusion, but they see that something isn't right and they're going to say something or do something that is going to put out this destruction in your life. What these people tried to do to you, it's going to come back on them. And like I said, I didn't say, but with the daughter of swords in reverse, I do believe that's the page in this deck. And that is somebody who has caught on to something. They're seeing something. And they may, because maybe these people messed up on something. Because they just thought, I don't know if they thought they had it like that. They thought they could get off scot-free. Or maybe they weren't that smart. But it's like the people behind the scenes who work in the office or whatever, they noticed something. So now they are going back through and combing and putting the pieces together. They're keeping an eye on this situation. And if it's not them, it's definitely you seeing that things are not adding up, not making sense. And now you are keeping an eye on the situation too, and you can see through their illusions. So with that Two of Wands card here, if it's not already somebody has picked up on it, it's you trying to decide now, what do I do with this information? Yeah, I mean, the Lovers card showing up there, that could be the divine intervention. It could be that something is destined to be yours, and it could be you having to make a choice. So maybe you can't just sit back and wait for this thing to happen. Maybe you have to do something to get the ball rolling. Maybe you have to go to the proper channels and be like, hey, excuse me, but this isn't adding up. This is a little bit funky. Could you look into it? And maybe that will be all that it takes. I don't know. You have obedience in the reverse. Oops. And lust in the reverse. And so with obedience in the reverse and lust in the reverse, like it kind of, obedience kind of looks like the Justice card with the scales and everything. But with it being in the reverse, it makes me feel like if there was a will or something, that these people were aware of it, they didn't listen to the person's wishes because they were greedy. This is the lust card, but where they were insatiable. They weren't happy with what they had. They had to take more and more and more. And it was against the person who left the will, it was against their wishes. That's not what they wanted. And I feel like for that, they are definitely going to have to pay some kind of karma. They're about to get cut off of something. We have the belonging card here that shows up. So yeah, it could be a home that belongs to you. It says House of Night. So maybe concerning a home and a situation that was supposed to be passed down, there have been some things that have been left in the dark, some dirty deeds been done. If it's not a house, then it could be, I believe it's a house. But if it's not a house, it could be something that is valuable. And it could be something that they just wanted to pass down to you, like it belonged to you. And I feel like this is family members that have done this to you, but they wanted it to be in your family. They wanted your family to have it, your immediate family, you and your children. They wanted you to benefit from it. And these people took it. But over time, they will get caught up and you will get what's yours. You may just not be able to sit back and wait for it to happen. You might have to do something. You might have to make a choice. You might have to inquire. Yeah, I feel like, sorry, flies. I hear they're bad this year. Anyhow, you might have to inquire. You might have to set up a delegation or go and talk or speak to somebody who is knowledgeable about this person's will. Or if it was like insurance money or something like that, then you'll have to look into it. But if something feels off to you and this resonates with you, yeah, it was supposed to be yours. So don't let those people get off scot-free with it. And even if there is like a clerical error or something fishy that is going to get recognized and it's going to come to you no matter what, eventually it'll come to you faster if you do something about it. So look into that. And I feel like that's all I have for this one. I feel like it came up in a part 2 because you got to know that there might be some action that you need to take. You got to take some action. You can't just sit there and wait for it to happen. See if I can get one of my phonics cards. Give. It's a game. It's like give to the player on the right. So like whatever they had, they're going to have to give it back to you. They're going to have to hand it over. You know what? I'm just going to leave it at that. That's it.